Federal government refutes alleged collusion with French government to destabilize Niger Republic. Correspondent explores significance of Boxing Day and what it means to residents of FCT. And live updates from 2024 Calabar Carnival. And welcome to the News Desk at 6 on NTA News 24. I am Mina Daniels. The federal government of Nigeria has described as false the allegations made in a viral video by the military leader of Niger Republic, General Abdurrahmani Chiani, claiming a collusion between Nigeria and France to destabilize his country. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, states this in a statement while responding to the Nigerian government allegation.
Information and National Orientation Minister Mohammed Idris said Nigeria or any other country to sponsor terrorist attack or destabilize Niger Republic in the wake of the undemocratic change in the leadership of that country. He stated that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as chairman of ECOWAS, has demonstrated exemplary leadership, keeping the doors of the sub-regional body open to re-engaging Niger Republic despite the political situation in the country, as Nigeria remains committed to fostering peace, harmony, and historic diplomatic ties with Niger Republic. Nigeria's armed forces, he noted, in collaboration with partners in the multinational joint task force, are succeeding in curbing terrorism within the region, saying it is absurd to suggest that Nigeria will conspire with any foreign power to undermine the peace and security of a neighboring country. Mohammed Idris said neither the Nigerian government or any of its officials has ever been involved in arming or supporting any terror group to attack Niger Republic, stressing that no part of Nigeria has been ceded to any foreign power for subversive operations in Niger Republic. The minister said Nigeria has a long-standing tradition of safeguarding its sovereignty and territorial integrity and has never permitted foreign power to establish military bases on its soil. The allegation that Nigeria seeks to sabotage Niger's pipelines and agriculture is both unfounded and counterproductive. Nigeria has constantly supported Niger's economic development through joint energy and infrastructure projects such as the Trans-Saharan Gas Pipeline and the Kano-Maradi Railway Project. The statement added, on the alleged establishment of lucrative terrorist headquarters in Sokoto by Nigeria in collaboration with France, the minister said are baseless, as Nigeria has been a regional leader in combating terrorism, dedicating significant resources and lives to ensure stability in the Lake Chad Basin and beyond. He highlights that the Nigerian military launched Operation Forest Sanity 3 specifically to address lucrative trade, codenamed Operation Chase Lucarawa Out. He therefore enjoined the public to disregard the false allegations without credible evidence to substantiate them.
Well, the annual Calabar Festival is ongoing, and we'll now be joining our correspondent, Ekemini Williams, who is currently having a good time in Calabar, to give us an update. Hello, Ekemini. I hope we can have a peep into the pomp and pageantry of that festival. How's it going over there, by the way?
Well, Mina, hello, good evening. Merry Christmas to you again. And yes, I'm having a good time, but I hope I'm able to make you feel the heat from Calabar right here. Anyway, a few hours ago, the cultural carnival was flagged off at the 1111 roundabout, where the governor actually cut the tape and set the cultural carnival open. I said a couple of things. I recall him talking about the essence of culture in fostering peace and unity. But you know, Mina, there's something they say about hearing from the horse's mouth. So I have the governor of Cross River State right here. He's going to be speaking to you, telling you about the theme for this year's carnival, the reason behind the theme, and many other things. Hello, Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry Christmas.
I can see everywhere is bubbling. How do you feel?
Oh, man. You know, the real thing has started.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about our shared prosperity. What's the idea? Why did you come up with that theme?
You know, we actually have been on this line for a while now. decided to start from the foundations, and the yields are beginning to come on. So we are beginning to share part of the things that we have earned in terms of shared prosperity.
Right. So earlier today, during the flag off, you said some new things, innovations you have brought to this carnival. As for the cultural carnival, you said something about the increments in the prizes for the winners. Talk to us about that.
Well, I'm sure you've been with us from the start. The varieties you see here are just part of our display. We have, I think, from how many states here? And right now, there's the different local governments that are ongoing now. But each local government, like I said, specializes in some kind of product. So because they have kind of specialized in those products, we encourage them to bring them out on days like this, so that all together, as I said, we share our prosperity.
So on a final note, I recall last year, for some reasons, you were not able to join the Bikers Carnival. A lot of people are looking forward to see you do your thing. I'm just imagining the kind of power bike you're going to come with. Can you give us a tip?
You mean what's going to be the theme of next year's carnival? Well, it will not be too good to bring the expo right here. But I know that at the appropriate time we are going to do it. But we are building, like I say, it started from, if you want to look at it, from Governor Duke. And then we've been building on all our teams to what you've seen today. I think I said the last time Governor Yade had, it was agro-industrial revolution. And the fruits of those agro-industrial revolution, plus the value addition we've been able to come on out of it, is beginning to result in shared prosperity. That's why you see everybody very happy. We've already christened it the season of sweetness. And I believe that you can see in the faces of people that truly this is the season of sweetness.
All right, thank you for talking to us. That was the governor of Cross River State. I must tell you, I must add very quickly, you see, this cultural carnival does not just serve for the fanfare, but it also has lessons to be learned from. I recall last year in 2023, one of the local governments of Cross River State, Akpabio, one of the contingents spoke about some herbs that provide near magical value, near magical content, almost medicinal. And I think, and this year as well, same Akpabio presented palm kernel. They are rich in palm kernel and talked about some of the values and how investors can actually come in and benefit from that. So I think this could be a fish pond for even researchers to come get ideas on where to foster prosperity, as is the theme, shared prosperity. Mina?
Oh, thank you so much, Ekemini. I'm glad that the governor is doing well with cultural diversity. I could see dancers from Abia State there. And I've forgotten that you're home at home, but that's your home. So enjoy the carnival, Ekemini. Thank you for those updates. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
On the management of the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, has refuted a claim that its Lagos office, which is Nigeria's foremost research institute, has been gutted by fire. Statement describes such claim as unfounded, false, malicious, and aimed at misleading the general public, and a ploy to sabotage the giant developmental strides of Director General and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The statement also says the institute has a robust safety unit managed by seasoned professionals who have put up necessary precautions against any fire occurrence. It equally asserts that the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, is committed to realizing the purpose for its establishment and to ensure cutting-edge research that will promote the well-being of Nigerians and, by extension, the renewed hope agenda of the federal government. Following the raid of the Ezekiel market by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, clamping down on cartels who deal on adulterated wines and beverages, a 40-man committee now has a mandate to maintain daily surveillance and report acts of faking or dealing on any unwholesome product to NAFDAC. Neka Ono visited the market and brings us an update.
NAFDAC has identified and sealed off shops involved in the production of adulterated products in Ezugo Market, Aba, raising concerns among Nigerians on the integrity of those who trade in the market. Now, a new set of rules are being put in place by the market authorities to permanently nip in the bud the production and sales of adulterated products in the market.
We have mandated them to make sure that no such production goes on in the market anymore. We have 27 zones. Out of the 27 zones, we have suspended 3 zones. These 3 zones were the area where the problem is centered. We have asked the task force to make sure that any person they get, they must send the hand to the NAFDAC with the knowledge of press. And not there, the neighborhood that allows that such a thing to happen, and they do not notify us.
This move is to stop the damage of the image of the market and save lives of unsuspecting Nigerians who patronize goods in the market. The committee is to liaise with NAFDAC to arrest and prosecute offenders. At the moment, the sealed sections where the fake products were confiscated are completely cordoned off to restore customers' confidence. In Aba, Neka Onu, NTA News.
Boxing Day is a holiday traditionally celebrated the day after Christmas. It is marked by the exchange of boxes of gifts synonymous with giving to the less fortunate. In this report, a former auditor explores the significance of the day and what it means to some residents of the Federal Capital Territory.
Research shows that the origins of Boxing Day are drawn from 2 principles. Firstly, it is linked Giving Day traditions when money was placed in church boxes to be distributed to the poor. Secondly, it stems from the practice where masters gave boxes containing money, goodies, or food to their employees or tradesmen at Christmas as a token for appreciation for their good work throughout the year. Over time, the tradition has evolved. Scenes of wrapped gifts placed under a Christmas tree and shared among family members and friends on Boxing Day have become the norm in many homes and cultures. Additionally, some children believe that Santa Claus places these boxes of goodies under the Christmas tree for well-behaved children. However, Boxing Day holds different meanings for people.
Boxing Day is a tradition, it's a culture all around the world for celebrating charitable acts of giving to the poor and less needy.
Boxing Day is a day after Christmas Day in which the Christian kingdom designed as Boxing Day, they call it Boxing Day for people to relax as a day after Christmas.
It is called Boxing Day because it is full of events after the Christmas celebration. So it's not for physical boxing, it's like a day of interaction.
A day that those people that do boxing used to, maybe the day they are being celebrated, and usually the day, maybe I have never attended it. Sure.
But how can this day truly be celebrated?
Government should look forward to suiting the pace of Nigerians on this special day of Christmas and Boxing Day celebration. That's my suggestion. And Nigerians too, we should be law-abiding, and we should also show love to one another.
At first glance, the term Boxing Day might bring to mind our combat sports involving fists or a time for throwing punches. However, that is not the case. The true essence of Boxing Day is to show love, give generously no matter how small, and make a meaningful difference as emphasized by the clergy. Ifoma Ojinta, NTA News.
Let's take a break now. More reports shortly. Thanks for joining us again. As part of efforts to extend a helping hand to Nigerians, Bafi Furniture has distributed packaged palliative to the Pepe community. Correspondent Shehu Mohammed Dati reports that this charitable gesture has brought relief to more than 200 families in need.
A moment of joy and jubilation swept through the Pepe community as residents received packaged palliatives courtesy of Pepe Furniture in collaboration with Young Youths Sports Academy.
We know many people out there, they are looking for this privilege, but they haven't. We that they choose us to be among the partaker, we want to thank God. And we want to thank the company. I said, may God reward them. Mungo de ma Bafi company, da ya bamu wannan abu. Kyautar da suke ba ma ƴaƴanmu, Allah shi albarka. Allah ya sa kuma ƴaƴanmu su yi ma wa'yansu haka.
Allah ya amfana, Allah saka da alheri.
These gifts they gave us, we appreciate it, we are grateful. I will say the Almighty God continue to protect and guide them.
This humanitarian gesture aims to bring sense of belonging and festive cheer to the community, adding value and joy to the benefiting families. The initiative hopes to make a lasting impact on the lives of Nigerian citizens.
I'm happy to be here for the relief program package distribution, and I'm happy that we have women here that will be happy with the festive seasons too.
Coming down to the community here to engage the kids, male and female, into various sports, as mentioned earlier.
The package contains essential items including rice, pasta, and seasoning cubes. In Abuja, Shehu Mohammed Dati, NTA News.
Well, Christmas is here again, but some might say it is without the charm and energy of the Christmas of old. Daniel Aderiye in this report sought to understand the drifting energy and how the Christmas of the new era ranks with that of the old.
The one time of the year you get to be with family and friends after what might have been a year of hustle and bustle. But the Yuletide season in previous times was always preceded with a lot of shopping, parties, decorations and knockouts, or as it is called in local parlance, banga. But fast forward to 2024, and quite a number of these pre-Christmas traditions are no longer in fashion.
The energy level of we enjoying our parents' money then was high. So now that we have to work hard to pay for our children's fun, that's what is making it bored, is making it hectic for us.
Then it's more of like a sit-at-home thing or go to friends' houses, eat rice, plenty of rice. So I think I'm having it better now. My Christmas is fun now that I'm a mother than when I was a child.
What we had back in the day is not what they have now. But we would probably say that we liked what we had back in the day, and they would say they like what they have now.
Let me put it, the technology has also reduced the energy of Christmas.
But while it is easy to spot the bad stuff, some Nigerians believe that, despite the Herculean moments experienced in 2024, there is still a lot to be thankful for.
I'm grateful for life. That's just what I'm grateful for.
Being alive is enough reason to give God all the praise.
I thank God for everything concerning me, my family, our church members, everybody around me. I thank God because God keep them alive till today.
I want to thank God that this year, God did not make me to be a widow. I know what I'm talking about, that God really preserved my husband.
In Abuja, Daniel Aderiye, NTA News.
Strengthening national unity requires the collective responsibility of all, but most importantly, promoting family values, inclusivity, fostering a sense of compassion, and strengthening local government system are necessary steps to achieving the desired results. Guests on Good Morning Nigeria shared these thoughts, and Thomas Ubatari now reports.
No nation can have meaningful development without unity, love, and a peaceful environment. And guests on Good Morning Nigeria identified intolerance, tribalism, nepotism, and unnecessary competition as some of the challenges that can threaten national unity, urging citizens to come together and support the current government's efforts in nation building. The guests also stressed the role of education and family values in unifying the nation.
We don't talk about division in this country, but you see, the moment we step away from the shore of this country, you will find out that those walls, those prejudices we have against each other will fall down. Because when I meet anybody out there, we don't talk about your tribe, we just talk about you are Nigerian. And so we must build that. Then we go take them to schools where children will be taught patriotism.
We must bring transcendent wisdom, superior thinking to our channel, to our National Assembly, to our national challenges. Because there's absolutely no way you can foster a society with a fragmented and divergent allegiance. There's no way a people can cultivate aspiration, incubate vision, and nurture a dream to fruition without commonality of purpose.
Additionally, they urge citizens to celebrate what unites them, avoid divisive elements, and foster religious tolerance at all levels.
Using social media spaces without even facts or evidences, because most of people oftentimes don't have even the facts and evidences. They just sit in the corner of their room, imagine some certain problem, throw them out in the social media, and everybody run with it, and it's a lie.
The perception of Nigeria they have in their mind, if you ask them, what do you see? Most of them don't see anything. They only see themselves, they see their family or their tribe. Now, with the condition where we find ourselves, the first question we should ask, how did we get here? If we know how we got to where we are, we'll be able to know how to move forward.
They also call for national dialogue, increased education and awareness about national symbols to strengthen national identity and cohesion, emphasizing that these actions are crucial for creating a more unified Nigeria where citizens actively contribute to the country's growth and stability. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
Let's take some sports news. And that's the news desk at 6. Happy Boxing Day and thanks for your company. I am Minna Daniels.